So now that you've created one, you can create even more. You can add multiple things together. So you want to make sure though, whenever you're doing this, that you're highlighting your data, that you want it to, anytime that data changes, that formatting applies. So even though my formatting for conditional formatting isn't applying to air wing fuels because it doesn't meet the criteria, if it does meet the criteria in the future, you want it to automatically format. So you want to make sure that whatever data you want to change to the formatting based off the condition is all highlighted when you apply these. So what I'm going to do is this time I'm going to highlight anything that's over 12,000 because we just did 9,000 to 12,000 and now we're going to highlight anything over 12,000. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pause the video here, create a condition formatting that will highlight all cells that are over 12,000, and I want them to fill them with the color of light green. So I want you to see if you can get them to fill with light green if they're over 12,000. So go ahead and pause the video here and do that. So with all this data selected, I'm going to go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, but instead of using between, this time I'm going to use greater than because I'm looking for anything that's greater than 12,000. So I'm going to type in 12,000 here, and it's going to highlight all those cells. But what I'm going to do here with my formatting is instead of choosing one of the preset formats, I'm going to create my own. So down at the bottom here, you have custom format that allows you to create your own, and that will open you up into a font, number, border, fill dialog box. So formatting the cells. So you can see, like, I can adjust the font, I can go here and adjust the number formatting, I can choose a border for it, or I can fill the background color of the cell. So remember, these all have names. Unfortunately, you can't see those names inside of here in this dialog box. So when you are working with the exam, if it asks you to, it's probably going to specify which one, like the light green is the 5th one in the bottom row. So I'm going to go ahead and choose light green in the bottom row here. And if you didn't pick the same light green, it's fine, but just know that for the exam, they're going to specify that. And go ahead and hit OK. And then it will have that custom formatting, and notice all of your cells are now light green, right? So let's say we take this 11,000 right here, and now it's going to be 12,500 for sweet stuff manufacturing, right? So 12,500, hit enter. It used to be yellow, and now it's green. So it's going to adjust and change as it goes through, right? Excuse me. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and be able to adjust these rules if needed. Like now I want to go ahead and remove the yellow formatting. So go ahead and pause the video here and see if you can remove all of the yellow formatting rules. So to do this, I'm going to go up to conditional formatting, and looking at this, I have some options. I have the option to clear rules here from either selected cells or entire sheet. But if I clear rules, it's going to clear every rule. So you can see that when I hit clear rules and I hit selected cells, it's going to clear the rule from this cell only, keeping it applied everywhere else. And even if this changed to like 10,000, it would still be cleared because every rule got cleared, not just the yellow, but the green as well. That's not what I want to do. So I'm going to hit Control Z to go back to when it has that formatting applied. This time for conditional formatting, I'm going to go to manage rules instead of clear rules. And this is going to allow me to then see each of the rules, what order they're put in there, and how to adjust them. So I can click on like cell value between 9,000 and 12,000, and I can delete that rule. And that rule will completely disappear from my current selection. So what that means is it only went away for this cell only. So if I hit apply and I hit OK, because that was in this current selection of everything, I can then remove it. If it was applied over here as well, and I did full worksheet, it would have applied to the whole worksheet. But you can see like with those cells selected over there, there's nothing inside of there, no rules, so nothing's showing up in here. But if I click over in my area where I have a conditional formatting and I go to manage rules, my cell value of over 12,000 rule pops up. So you have those features. You can also edit the rule in here. So like I can go to this 12,000 and hit edit rule, and then I can change it. So greater than 13,000, right? And maybe I want to change the formatting. So instead of it being green, I want it to be blue. And I can click OK. And now it's going to be 13,000 blue, hit OK, hit apply, and it will remove anything that's under 13,000 out of that rule and apply it with blue now. So with this rules manager, you can really control which rules are occurring and which rules and what their settings are to be able to use.